There's 5 hormones that trigger weight gain and 5 foods all women should eat to balance these hormones naturally. There's even a hormone that'll make you feel hungry even if you've eaten enough calories. It can trigger cravings, late night snacking, and overeating, and most women unknowingly elevate it every day. Before the end of this video, I'll show you 5 exact foods to balance the 5 most important hormones for weight loss. Hi, my name is Coach Patrick. I've been a menopausal weight loss coach since 2017, and I've served over 1,400 clients. Let's not waste any time and dive straight in. Let's start with estrogen, because this is one of the biggest hormonal changes that happens during menopause. For most of my clients, the issue isn't having too much estrogen, it's that estrogen is declining. Estrogen naturally begins to drop during menopause and perimenopause, and this decline can affect almost everything related to weight loss. Estrogen helps regulate our metabolism, support lean muscle, influences where our body stores fat, and even affects hunger, energy, and mood. As estrogen declines, many women notice more weight gain, especially around the belly area, lower energy, increased cravings, and a slower metabolism. Now, we can't completely stop estrogen from declining, that's a normal part of aging, but we can support how our body processes and utilizes estrogen we still have. And if I had to recommend one food for estrogen balance during menopause, it would be broccoli. Broccoli contains a compound called indole-3-carbinol, or I3C. When you eat broccoli, your body converts this compound into something called DIM. Think of DIM like a traffic controller for estrogen. It helps your liver process and utilize estrogen more efficiently. This is important because your liver is responsible for processing used hormones and removing them from your body. When estrogen levels become more unpredictable during menopause, supporting this process may help your body function more efficiently. My recommendation is to aim for at least 1 cup of broccoli every day. You can steam it, roast it, stir fry it, or add it to your soup, salad, or meal prep. And if broccoli isn't your favorite, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage provide many of the same benefits. I was actually tempted to pick protein here because maintaining muscle is one of the most important things women can do as estrogen levels start to decline during menopause. But if we're talking specifically about supporting estrogen metabolism and helping your body process estrogen more effectively, broccoli is the clear winner. Now, speaking of protein, that's going to be the food for the next topic. The next hormone we're going to talk about is insulin, because insulin plays a major role in whether your body burns fat or stores fat. If I had to choose one food to support healthy insulin levels, it would be low-fat, plain Greek yogurt. Insulin's job is to help remove sugar from your bloodstream into your cells so it can be used as energy. The problem is that during menopause, many women become more insulin resistant, meaning our body doesn't respond to insulin as effectively anymore. As a result, it's easy to store fat, harder to burn fat, and cravings for sugar and carbs often increase. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, has very little impact on blood sugar, and is one of the most filling foods you can eat. It also contains probiotics that can help support gut health, which plays a major role in metabolic health. It's convenient, you don't have to marinate any meat, you don't have to cook it, you can have it as a snack, breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. Just a word of caution, because there's different kinds of Greek yogurt. Make sure it's plain, 0% fat Greek yogurt. Sometimes Greek yogurt, especially the flavored ones, can be loaded with sugar, so make sure you get plain Greek yogurt and flavor it yourself with natural fruits. For weight loss, we want to keep sugar less than 5 grams per item, and to make fat low as well. We want fat to be less than 5 grams also.
Really quick before we get back to the video, if you need help with one of these 3 things, number 1, you're looking for a workout plan, nutrition plan specifically to help you lose weight. Number 2, you're going through menopause and you're stuck in a plateau. Or number 3, you're looking to work with a coach to keep you accountable with your fitness and nutrition, then click the link below, watch that video, schedule a free call with either me or my coaches. We'd love to help you out. Now back to the video.
The next hormone we're going to be talking about is cortisol. You've heard about this one. It is your stress hormone. The best food for this is salmon. Let me explain. Cortisol isn't necessarily bad. In fact, we need cortisol to wake up in the morning, give us energy to help us to respond to stress. The problem is when cortisol levels stay elevated for a long period of time, especially during menopause, many women become more sensitive to stress, to cortisol, and higher cortisol levels can contribute to extra cravings, emotional eating, poor sleep, fatigue, and stubborn weight gain. That's because cortisol tells your body to conserve energy and to make you crave quick sources of fuel like sugar and carbs. If I had to pick one food to support healthy cortisol levels, it would be salmon. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are the good fats, which are some of the most researched nutrients for supporting your body's stress response. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, support brain health, help counter some of the negative effects of chronic stress. Salmon is also packed with high-quality proteins, which can help stabilize blood sugar levels and keep you full longer. For weight loss, I recommend removing the skin to save some of the extra calories. The good news is that you still get most of the protein omega-3 benefits because they're found throughout the entire fish fillet. My recommendation is to aim for at least 2 servings of salmon per week. While salmon won't eliminate stress from your life, we still need to get enough sleep, exercise regularly, have a self-care routine to manage stress. It can help your body become more resilient to it, making it one of the best foods you can eat to support healthy cortisol levels during menopause. The next hormone we're going to be talking about is leptin. It's often called your fullness hormone. Leptin's job is to tell your brain when you've had enough food and to help you feel satisfied after a meal. The problem is that after age 40, many women become less sensitive to leptin signals. This is known as leptin resistance. When leptin is working properly, you feel satisfied after meals and naturally stop eating when your body has enough energy. But over time, especially in people carrying extra body fat, the brain can become less responsive to leptin signals. Think of it as a smoke alarm with low batteries. The signal is still there, but the message isn't getting through properly. The body has plenty of stored energy, but your brain doesn't fully recognize it. As a result, you may feel hungry more often, struggle with cravings, find portion control a lot more difficult, and continue eating even when you've consumed enough calories. This creates a frustrating cycle where the body has plenty of energy, has plenty of stored fat, yet the body keeps asking for more food. As a result, you can eat enough food yet still feel hungry shortly afterwards. You may find yourself constantly thinking about food, reaching for the snacks, or struggling with portion control even when you're trying your best to lose weight. If I had to pick one food to support healthy leptin signaling, it would be eggs. And for weight loss, my favorite combination is 1 whole egg and half a cup of egg whites. You get the nutrients from the yolk, including healthy fat, but because it's a fat, we want to keep it to a thumb size. Remember the hand method: fist of veggies, palm of protein, handful of carbs, and only a thumb of fat. Meanwhile, egg whites provide extra protein with very few calories. Together, this creates a perfect meal that's high in protein, incredibly filling, and helps keep you satisfied longer. One of the things I love about eggs is how versatile they are. You can enjoy them with scrambled eggs for a quick breakfast. You can bake them into an egg frittata loaded with veggies. You can make egg muffins ahead of time for a quick grab-and-go snack. They're affordable, convenient, filling, and one of the easiest ways to increase your protein intake while supporting fullness and supporting healthy leptin signaling. The last hormone we're going to be talking about is ghrelin, often called your hunger hormone. Ghrelin's job is to tell your brain when it's time to eat. Now, when ghrelin levels rise, hunger increases, cravings become stronger, and it becomes much harder to stick to your nutrition plan. If I had to pick one food to keep ghrelin under control, it would be steel-cut oats. Now, I'm not talking about the flavored instant oats that's loaded with sugar. I'm talking about plain steel-cut oats that are less than 5 grams of sugar and high in fiber. Steel-cut oats, they're slow to digest, which provide a steady dose of energy throughout the day. This keeps you feeling full longer, reduces hunger, and may help lower the powerful hunger signals to drive cravings and overeating. If you're someone who constantly feels hungry, adding steel-cut oats to your breakfast may be one of the simplest ways to improve appetite control. One of my favorite options is overnight oats. Simply combine your oats with unsweetened almond milk, a scoop of vanilla protein powder, let it sit overnight. Another option is adding Greek yogurt, cinnamon, and fresh berries so you get extra protein and fiber. So, what can we learn from all of this? Hormones absolutely matter. Estrogen, cortisol, insulin, leptin, and ghrelin play a role in your metabolism, hunger, cravings, fullness, stress response, and where your body stores fat. But here's the good news. While we can't completely control our hormones, we can influence them through our daily habits and our food choices. That's why I recommend focusing on simple food choices like broccoli, plain Greek yogurt, salmon, eggs, and steel-cut oats. These foods won't magically melt away stubborn belly fat, but they can help support healthy hormone function, improve fullness, reduce cravings, stabilize blood sugars, and make it easier to stay consistent with your weight loss plan. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you're gonna love the next one where I talk about what I call natural Ozempic foods. There's 5 of them, foods that naturally reduce hunger without medication. And if you're interested in that, go check out that video right here.